So like the rest of them, these are like someone's actual bed. Is it like a rental situation or is it no? They just come and say I'd like to plant some bits.
Yeah. So along here is communal, so we put a few things from for over winter, but this was full of potatoes called Nicola, and she thought I was taking the piss when she came. I said, "Oh, these are Nicola." She went, "I said, no, it's a variety called Nicola." Where Dave TV, they came early in the year with Fern Brady and another comedian.
Wow.
To interview, and so she planted the Nicola potatoes. So anyway, so
you got a lot of like.
We do get a lot of, you know. Like,
is that because like do your other gardens?
Studios are just they're
is
all
that the reason?
Yeah, there were just like with Peter Ross, the journalist. I don't know if you read the article.
Yes, yeah.
Which is a beautiful article.
Oh yeah.
And he just used to see it and that's what happens to people. So we watch it, and certain people are in this filming, and you know, and they're like, oh, this is just amazing. It is so pretty in the summer. It's lovely and sunny, and they can.
How many other gardens did you say you have, Jane, or are associated with?
She's filming at the moment. We've got Jen. She's just involved with COP26. She's PR.
Oh no, sorry, the other gardens that you are associated with.
I oversee Pachiti Garden on Pisa Road West. I work partly for a housing association in Mamad. We have an open space there, which is in an area where you have to do a needle sweep before you can go in.
Didn't you say that was similar to here when it first opened?
No,
or was that that was a different one?
It's always been, and it's very. We don't have any trouble here. Even though I think if you took the fence down, I don't think we'd have trouble. We have cameras. Elko Gardens very open, and we have no trouble. People just don't make the veg. They don't want the veg because they don't know what to do. Anyway, I shouldn't say that. But anyway, so our only is a bit of antisocial behaviour. They'll do their drugs in the garden. But it's a beautiful garden. That's a little big, and they're really poor end of Glasgow. So I help in there. I have Crown Point Garden, which is another project. If they've got a bit of underspend, they'll ring me up. Can you do a couple of willow where you've been sessions or wreath making? I'm doing a lot of wreath making.
Oh yeah, this time of year, of course,
decorative. So yeah, so I'll across the city, Hillington with school. There's a new school garden there with an orchard. So just got the staff on because they all want this, but the staff are like, right, okay, Jane, and so I'll go in and we'll plant stuff, and then they just have to water and bring me back now and again.
So
when somebody calls you, like, is it like, oh, we have the space and we have the time now and you come now? Or is it like a long-term commitment for you?
So it depends. They might say, look, we've got this money that needs to go by March, or the lottery said we've got whatever. Can you fit us in? So it might be a Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, wherever, or an evening, a lot of twilight workshops. So that can capture people at work that can then just enjoy the growing space, because they can miss out a lot what goes on in the daytime. Like here's, look, she's away filming, or Jen. But if we've got the option of saying, well, we can do a couple of evenings, so that works, fit it in. Yeah.
Nice. That's really cool.
So it's lovely. I mean, I feel quite privileged to do my job. I feel it's quite rewarding, especially with the children. I mean, it's very chaotic over there. Some of them are not.
So you say you're a teacher as well, yeah?
So I work in the school, yeah.
Okay.
So we have a growing space, and I do the nurturing side with the children.
Oh wow.
And it is like being in the Pied Piper, walking through there, and I mean, it's just some of the stuff. But anyway, little girl, she's just waiting for her grandparents to come from Syria.
Yeah.
And nearly crying, because it's quite bad out there. But they love the gardening. If it's sweeping leaves to harvesting to planting, they just love it.
Yeah, I think it makes a big difference having someone who's really passionate. Can really make that, as opposed to like, this is a chore, you now have to go.
Fair enough, but you've got to think out of how you'll retain that information, what will always be lasting in their memory, whether it's a fruit kebab, and we'll open a coconut and they're like, oh, what's a coconut? And you're just like, potatoes, like I say, don't come just from Asda or wherever, but it's just that connection where they'll try, such lovely, they will just try anything.
Yeah.
Which is
very formative.
Awesome.
Also, right? Like, kids will actually understand where the food comes from, and it's
and it's like, again, talk about celebrating Christmas, and the children don't celebrate Christmas, but they were talking about Eid and Ramadan and their celebrations.
Oh yeah.
And I loved listening to that, so they were telling me about the beautiful food they have as their celebration after the event. So this side was just a bare bit of ground with a bit of grass. And we got some trees put in to just soften the fence line, and then we had raised beds. And this was just beautiful in the summer. And the furniture's the legacy of the Commonwealth Games.
Oh, really? Wow,
We've got
very clever.
Bugger all out of COP26, but anyway, even though we're across the way, nothing. It's
Really?
terrible. Yeah, terrible.
That's very surprising. You would have thought there would be
you'd see all the cars going, the big.
Yeah.
We had Storm. Storm came down here. The puppet.
The puppet?
You've not seen Storm, the big puppet that met Amal
Oh,
in Syria?
yes.
And we
Sorry.
had an opera singer in the
I
garden.
was thinking like a TV show or something like that. Sorry.
And Storm stopped at the corner, and I presented her with some eucalyptus and fennel, and she bent down. I'm like, oh my god, this thing's gonna fall over. And then she went to the end and met Amal that come from Syria. So it was
wow.
very touching. So yeah, and we had an opera singer singing, and it was just beautiful.
Wow, so much stuff going on here.
It was an amazing day. So if you look on YouTube, you'll see these.
So is it like, not that you want to name favourites, but is this your favourite garden then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I think I've been here from like day one.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Yeah, the people are nice.
Yeah.
I think it's a place like in the city where it's professionals and they're just not nice. I've been like, oh, can you just turn the compost over? I'm like, what? That's not. Oh no, you just to turn the compost.
Isn't this meant to be some form of community?
Gloria, no, that's not my job. Love. Anyway, let's come in where it's door. Oh.
Thank you. What's a solid door? Not messing a bit.
Oh, are we okay to come in? Yeah. It's freezing out there. Can we sit in here and I'll make a tea or a coffee?
Oh, amazing. Guys, first of all, is it okay with you guys if we film some of this?
Sure.
You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be.
It is my best ever when she was being filmed by the evenings.
Jodie, it's entirely up to you. If you don't feel comfortable, I'll happily turn it off.
Yeah, well, what's it for?
We're doing research
Just
into.
for your own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
yeah.